Hello guys, Robert Bat One here, coming at you with the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! A segment on my channel where I talk about cards coming out later on in the game, and we have some stuff to talk about. We've got new equipped cards to talk about coming out of the Gemini structure deck, which has all sorts of equipped cards in it and all sorts I want to talk about. Like that guy on the screen right now looks sick. We've got At cards to talk about and Koki Meru support to talk about. But before we get into that, I wanted to just do a quick shout out to a friend of mine. He's the guy who currently did all the new artwork for my channel. He did this for me, and he did a really good job. He did really great, and I wanted to shout him out a bit, and just so you guys know who he is. He's a good friend of mine. He's been on the channel before. He's called Josh, but his Instagram Sindraws 67. I'll have all the links to his stuff in the description in case you guys want to get something drawn by him because he's a really great artist. I really wanted to give him a shout out because he drew this for me. It is absolutely amazing, and I feel like he could get a lot more people to draw. He deserves a lot more people to draw for him. So, wanted to say that at the start of the video because he did such a great job on this. He really did, and I should have said this sooner in earlier videos, but I've just got his information now for it. And yeah, so go check him out. Sin Draws 67. He is a great artist. All stuff in the description down below. Hope you guys check him out, but without further ado, let's get into this video because I want to talk about these cards and I want to show you guys what this stuff is. Now, I haven't personally read these cards. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they are. I just know they're Quakimeru, at Ignis, and new equipped cards. So let's get into this. So we start off with a Noble Knight. A Noble Knight? Flame Noble Knight Roland. More Noble Knight. More Noble Knight support before the TCG gets it? Okay. Level 1, Fire Warrior effect monster, 500 attack, 500 defense. Okay, you can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn each. Quick effect. You can target one face-up monster you control. Treat this card in your hand as an equipped card with the following effect. Okay, it gains 500 attack. Okay, interesting. Just a 500 boost. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there, this turn you can add one Fire Warrior monster or one equipped spell from your deck to your hand. So it's an equipped card that just boosts by 500. And it's also a Fire Warrior searcher slash equipped spell searcher during the end phase. That's not that bad. It's kind of interesting. It's not something I would expect Noble Knights to have support in this, but interesting. There's a Noble Knight in this set. Hmm. Actually, would that be considered a Noble Knight? I don't know. Is Noble Knights? I'm gonna check this real quick because I want to make sure Noble. It's an actual Noble Knight. Uh, no? It's yeah. It's an actual Noble Knight because they have. Okay, cool, interesting. But yeah, next card. Gear Breed. Um, don't know how that's gonna be centered in the TCG, but okay. Um, Continuous spell. You can only use the first second effect once per turn. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can add one equipped spell from your deck to your hand, or from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good. You just search any equipped spell for free. That's actually pretty good. I like that. It's you have to wait a turn for it to be used, which can be kind of annoying, but it's actually pretty decent. And the second effect is, if you control an equipped spell, you can return one Fire Warrior monster or one Gemini monster from your graveyard to your to the bottom of your deck, draw one card. Okay, so it's just literally, I'm going to get a free recycle, and I'm going to get a draw card. Okay, okay, not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not very bad either. Okay. Raptinus Supreme Magic Blade. Okay. A quick spell. You can only use this card's name's second effect once per turn. Apply one of these effects depending on the equipped monster's battle position. Attack position, it cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effect. Okay. Defense, it cannot be destroyed by battle. That's pretty good. Just prevention from targeting. Okay, what's its second effect? At the start of the battle phase, you can change the battle position of the equipped monster, and if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon more monster. So you can be like, I'm a Dante this to defense at the start of the battle phase, and then just get a free normal summon. Okay, I suppose giving up your battle phase to be able to make a sold is pretty good. Um, I don't know how viable this will be because obviously giving up your battle phase to gain that additional normal summon is kind of annoying, but it's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. It's like it's an interesting tech card that I could see being played. It's not amazing though. And crossover. I believe I've seen this actually. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls and one warrior monster you control. Treat the first target as an equipped card, and if you do, equip it to that monster you control. And if you do that, it inflicts no damage to your opponent for the rest of this turn. Also, if this it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy the monster equipped to it instead. Yeah, this is actually a really good card. This is just free removal for warrior-based decks because you're literally just targeting an opponent's monster, stealing it, and you're literally just saying Thousand Eyes restrict this. This is a very good card. Like this is a very good card indeed. Just being able to just steal any big monster the opponent has and turn it into an equipped card, and then make that equipped card give it protection, is absolutely insane. And I really do think this is a good card. Like you can literally just be like, okay, I'm going to target your monster, equip it to mine, link that away, and still be able to do damage because it's only if you do it inflicts only the monster can't inflict damage to your opponent. So you can still inflict damage to your opponent, but you can't just do it with that one monster. So it's like that's just free. It's just free. It's like it's not even a bad thing. So this is a very good card in my personal opinion. It's got a lot of potential and is very good in warrior based strategies. Definitely a very good side deck card in my opinion. But let's get into I's deck and find out what the Ignista cards are. So at Ignistas, let's see what they do in the TCG. So first one, we got the Light Ignis, Picari at Ignista. Level 4 Light Cyberse effect monster, 200 attack, 600 defense. You can only use first second effect once per turn. If this card is normal summoned, you can add one I spell/trap card from your deck to your hand. I believe originally in the anime it just searched a warrior. No, it didn't. It just searched the field spell. So they added on just full generic search ability for it, and you can target one Ignis you control. Its level becomes 4 until the end of the turn. I'm gonna just be able to Xyz summon out of nowhere and tell you, no, baby, I'm gonna make an Xyz monster regardless. That's actually great. No, this is a very good card. Just search any spell or trap from your deck to your hand, which is I related, of course, and then just target an Ignister and be able to Xyz summon. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Wind Ignis, Bururu at Ignis, level 3 Wind Cyverse Tuner. Okay, so this lets you synchro summon obviously, because it's the wind one. Um, it's a 600 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use the first second effect once per turn. If this card is normal summon / special summon, you can send one Ignis monster from your deck to your graveyard. Okay, so it's an Armageddon Knight for Ignis cards. Not bad. And if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Cyber Synchro summon, you can target one monster in your graveyard that was used as material from this material for this summon, except for a special summon. Just free recurability. Okay, sure, but I'm currently not seeing anything that allows you to gain additional summons, which might be a problem. So hopefully there is something. Doyon at Ignis, the actual Dark Ignis himself, 400 attack, 600 defense. The main deck monsters are pretty weak, but that's always been like that in the anime, if I remember right. First, second effect only once per turn is normal. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one Ignis at Ignis in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Free recyclability for the at Ignis monsters again. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a Cyverse Link monster, you can target one Eye Spell or Trap card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, that's pretty good. Just more recyclability. More recyclability is always good. Flame Ignis, Flame himself, a Chichi at Ignis, level 2, 800 attack, 800 defense. If this card is no more special summoned, you can add one level 4 lower at Ignis monster from your deck to your hand. This is the Searcher. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. More searchability. At the start of the damage step, when a Cyberse monster you control battles, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy that monster. Destroy your monster. I don't know why you would destroy your own monster, but maybe it has some capabilities. Yeah, that's a little weird. We'll see what happens though. Ignis, Doshin at Ignis. Level 1 Earth effect monster. 100 attack, 800 defense. If you control an at Ignis monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Something that lets you special summon. Like that's what I've been seeing right now. There's no way to special summon. This is good. Okay. If you control an Ignis monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can target one Cyberse Link monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, add one I Love Fusion from your deck to your hand. Okay. So on board, it just lets you search a fusion spell. Nice. All right. Water Ignis or Qua. Hiyari at Ignis, level 1, Cyberse effect. 300 attack, 400 defense. If you control an Ignis monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Give me more. Give me more. We're going to be doing this on the duels and deck profiles. You can tribute one other Cyberse monster, add one level 5 or higher at Ignis monster from your deck to your hand. Higher? 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. There's no other higher ones. Maybe there's more coming out. Interesting. Also, this card's level becomes 4 until the end of the turn. Then, if you tribute a Link monster to activate this effect, you can add one Eye Rituals from your deck to your hand. I'm wondering where they're going to go with this. Oh, no. Rituals are in the deck. Makes sense. Okay. And here's the ritual that Aqua turns into. No, that makes full sense now because, like, okay, I was really confused for a second there, but, like, there's a ritual in the deck. Okay. So level 7 Water Cyverse Ritual Effect, 2300 attack, 2000 defense. You can ritual summon this card with Eyes Ritual. Cool, you can only use the second effect once per turn. If this card is ritual summoned, you can return all monsters your opponent controls with 2300 or less attack to the hand. So that's the anime effect, I believe, where it was like 2300 or less just goes back to the hand. That's just anime in general. Feel like it could have been better. Like maybe they could have improved just returning all monsters to the hand, but you know they can't make everything broken, so it's understandable why they didn't. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, return as many Link monsters as possible from your graveyard to the extra deck, and if you do, that target attack becomes 0. There's so much recyclability for the graveyard and Link monsters, so you're just always going to have an extra deck. That's really good. Okay. Once per damage calculation, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can halve that opponent's monster's attack during the damage calculation only. Okay. I like that effect. You're getting over basically anything with 42. Or 43, I should say. Alright. We have a fusion monster now. Earth Golem at Ignis. Level 7 Earth Cyverse Fusion. 2300 attack, 2000 defense. Earth himself. Materials, 1 Cyverse monster plus 1 Link monster. Alright. You take no damage for the rest of the turn after this card was fusion summoned. I hope the fusion spells a quick play now. If this card attacks a monster, special summon from the extra deck. If this card If this card attacks a monster that was special from the extra deck, it gains attack equal to its original attack during the damage step. Okay, so it just says I'm always bigger than extra deck cards. Nice. And when this card is destroyed by battle, you can target one Cyberse monster in your graveyard except Earth Golem, special summon it. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, and now we've got a Synchro monster. This deck has everything. God, I really went in. Yeah, I've seen all these cards in the anime, but still, they're really different. Wind Pegasus at Ignis. Level 7 Wind Cyber Synchro. 2300 attack, 15 defense, 1 2 no, 1 2 no, more than 2 no monsters, so it's generic. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. During your main phase, you can destroy any number of spell trap cards your opponent controls, up to the number of at Ignis monsters you control. All right, so you're always going to be able to destroy at least one, so it's always an MST. Not bad, not bad. It doesn't say other, right? Yep, nice. If this card is on your field or in your graveyard, and another card you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card, then target one card your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Okay, so if this card is on your field or in your graveyard, and another card you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, banish this card. Oh, okay. So Brain was like, "What?" So basically, you could just banish this at any time when the card you control is destroyed, and then just target a card your opponent controls, shuffle it away. Nice, and it's free. Pretty good in graveyard. It's best situation. Here's the field spell itself. So Ignista A.I.Land. Fusion spell card. You can only use the second effect once per turn. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can special summon one level 4 lower at Ignis monster from your deck from your hand. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon another monster with the same attribute with the effect of Agnista A.I.Land. And you cannot special summon monsters except for Cyberse. Okay, so I don't like how you have to control no monsters. I get why you need to, because otherwise this card would just be insane, because you could just special summon a lot, because it's not once per turn on its first effect. But I don't really like that. Like you're special summoning the little Ignis monsters, and they're not really going to do much outside of be more link material. But I understand why it had to happen. Plus, it's also got a load of restrictions, which I don't like because of that. Like I would rather it have just been you can special summon one Ignis monster from your hand instead of having all of these restrictions once per turn. Like it doesn't need the restrictions, so it's just a lot of extra stuff. But I understand why they did it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Ignis monster from your graveyard and set this field spell. Set this to your field spell. Okay, so it's like free recyclability. Nice. Uh, KCM Idol Reborn. All right, sounds like a reborn spell. Um, Target one Ignis monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Knew it. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except for Cyberse monsters. So yeah, this is just full Cyberse support. You're not going to be used in anything but Cyberse. During attack declaration in a battle between two monsters, you manage this card from your graveyard and one card from your hand, and target one ice spell/trap card in your graveyard or amongst your banished cards except I Reborn. Add it to your hand. Okay, so you banish this and target one spell trap card in your grave or amongst your banished cards and just get it back. Pretty good. All right. Dang it, the fusion spell isn't a quick play. I was really hoping it was. I love fusion. uh, you can only activate one card with the card's name per turn. If you fusion summon one Sunburst fusion monster from your extra deck using materials you control or have in your hand as material. If you are using a active monster as material, you can also use one link monster your opponent controls as. Oh boy, I love it! It's another super poly well, not full on super poly, but yes, yes, I like this. Just give me your link monsters, please. I'm going to use them to make a golem. Nice, nice. I like this. Eyes Ritual. Tribute one Ignis a monster. This card can be used to ritual summon any Cyverse ritual monster. Cool. Tribute active monsters from your hand or field whose total level equals the or exceeds the level of a monster you control. You can ritual summon. Then ritual summon one Cyverse ritual monster from your hand. If you control an Agnes monster with when you activate this effect, you can also banish Agnes monster from your graveyard instead of tributing. That's good. That's really good, and that's the last card. Honestly, all of these cards are really great. Going through all of these, I really do think at Ignis are going to be a very, very strong deck. Just looking at all of these, in general, like there's just so much support here, so much potential here that no matter what, this deck will do something. I definitely can see this deck being competitively viable. I'm definitely going to feature this on duels and deck profiles at some point. Maybe not this week, maybe next week. I don't know. It might be this week. I have to get practice in. I have to learn the deck. I have to build the deck. I have to figure out what I want the deck to look like. But this deck is really good. It has a lot of potential. It has a lot of power, and it's got so much searchability that it's just going to guarantee that it does something good. So, guys, that's this. Let's go into the last bit of support we're going to be talking about, which is the Meru cards. Meru actually got some more support. So we're going to have a quick look at this, go through it, and then that'll be the end of the video. So Meru Monk, MBL, I'm not going to read everything. So Kuna Musan, level 5 machine, 2000 attack, 1500 defense. You can only use this card's name's first effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Meru you control, change its battle position, and if you do, special summon this card. Okay, it becomes treated as a tuner. Okay, so this becomes a tuner. Nice. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extract for the rest of the turn except Earth Machine. Nice. It must attack. I believe that's all Merus must attack. If this card is selected for an attack, change its battle position. Yeah. So it's got the standard Meru effects, plus it can also special summon itself and become a tuner. So it's free. It's basically, you're guaranteeing a level 7 synchro or level 9 or whatever the monster you're going to be changing is. Okay. Shiro Kunishi. Level 1 Earth Tuner effect monster. Okay. 200 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use the third effect once per turn. Must attack. If selected, it changes battle position. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Meru monster you control. It changes battle position. Okay, so this is just like, my defense is now guaranteed regardless. You're not stopping me from having a defense. Alright. Meru Daigungen 00X Buri Ibu. I hope I pronounced that right. Level 9 Earth Machine Synchro. 3000 attack, 1500 defense. 1 tuner, 1 or more, 1 plus non-tuner machine monsters. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one Meru from your deck. I believe that's the same as the level 7, the old level 7. Where if it's summoned, it changes something to defense and then summons one from the deck. Defense position monsters you control can be destroyed by battle. Okay, nice. Once per turn, if the battle position of a face-up Meru monster you control is changed, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. That's busted. So you're going to get the special summon stuff for free. You got free protection for all your Meru monsters, all your defense position monsters you control. So if you summon this in defense, it can't be destroyed by battle. And also, you just get to banish a card if one of your Meru changes position. Like, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. Meru Toad Oil, though. If you don't tell me this is a One Piece reference, go away, because currently in One Piece, Usopp is a Toad Oil salesman. Activate this card by targeting one Meru monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip this card to it. Okay. Nice, it's a premature burial. Nice. Once per turn, if the battle position of a Meru monster you control is changed, the quick monster gains 500 attack. It just keeps getting bigger. It just keeps getting bigger. Alright, and the last card, Meru Cash Lodge. Target one Meru monster you control and one effect monster your opponent controls. Change the battle position of your target monster, and if you do, negate the effects of your opponent's targeted monster until the end of the turn. Okay, so it's just a free negate. If you control a Meru monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster. Change the battle position. Okay, nice. Like the Quirky Mary support looks good. Like this is just make sure you're always gonna have defense. This just make sure you're always gonna have defense. This just guarantees a bigger Quirky Mary monster in the end. Plus, it's also a premature bearer, and you can target any Quirky Mary monster. So you could target this, for instance. Um, and then you've got something that just guarantees you a tuner. So like this is some good Quirky Mirror support. I don't know if this will make Quirky Mirrors any better because the deck is still not as good as it used to be, but definitely really good. But guys, all of this support is very interesting. The Quirky Mirror stuff is interesting. The equipped stuff is support is interesting. This crossover card is insane. And the Ignis deck, I highly doubt this won't become a meta deck at some point because it just has so much support, so much potential that it's guaranteed, in my opinion, to do something. But guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think of it in the comment section below. Tell me what you think of these decks. Tell me if you think what you think about this, the Quirky Mary support, the equipped deck support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my mate Cine Draws. He's a very good draw artist. He did the artwork for my channel and for my new mat. So hopefully you guys will like the artwork and will check him out. All the links to his stuff in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Future of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is looking brighter. Later, guys. Roll that one. Signing out.